I left off at lesson 6, I think. So I'm going to save this file as lesson 7 and look at the additional levels. So I'm looking at the west elevation and realizing I don't have a plan view of the ground floor, so let's create a level for it. Create similar, and I mean I've drawn finished grade where it belongs. Let's rename this level OG, just so it sorts. Yeah, so level 0 is below it, level 0G, and then it creates a floor plan view. Let's go to that plan view. So we can see a drawing here. It may be placed existing level 1. Let's go to level 1. That's existing level 1. So that I have the same drawing on. Let's see what other drawings we have. So we have basement level and level 1, so I may have confounded level 1 with the level above it. So if we've modeled walls there, we can simply copy them down. I suppose we could do that. So what I'm calling level 0G is really, alright, let's go to a 3D view. So all these perimeter walls and all these columns, it's going to be a pain in the ass to select. I'll have to do them one at a time. Let's do this in a more organized fashion. Select all instances of these. Can I select all instances? No. So I can only do one set at a time. Select all of these. Copy them to the clipboard and paste. Try again. Select all, copy, paste, align to selected levels. I'm going to paste them onto level G. Notice there's a massive representation of those columns because I just sort of generalized that there's a cluster of structural elements around those columns, or they're engaged in walls and sort of look like represent pilasters of sorts. So I'm going to select the perimeter walls, copy those, and paste those aligned to level 0G. Highlighted walls overlap. There may be an offset. Yeah, let's remove the top offset of those walls. You inherit Revit tries to maintain the wall height, so you have to adjust the wall offset height when you're pasting. Now when we go to the west elevation, we should see the building outline correctly beyond. If I change this to wireframe, I can see the CAD drawing through it. So that represents the openings. Good. So we need a series of regular window openings to place in here that are about, see if we can measure the CAD, 11 feet in height. We're going to make a regular window opening that side and populate this side of the building. Let's see what we see on the opposite side. West, so that would be east. So we can see the building going the other way. 3D view to see if it's correctly oriented. I think, well, okay, this is reversed. Could it be? Yeah, because this little projection, what we're seeing there, so I'm just going to take this and I can mirror it, right? Mirror it without creating a copy. So select anything vertical. Well, anything but that. What did I do? We mirrored around the wrong axis. Mirror. Vertical's got to be on the your picture plane, right? Mirror. We don't want to copy. Let's select something vertical on here. Having trouble doing that, so let's rotate it 180. Okay. Now it's pointing the right way. Now we need to align the edge. I don't always work with the CAD drawing this way, but it helps to sort of, you know, get a sense visually of where you are. So the edge of that wall has to align with whatever's back there. So somehow I need to say align . Alright, let's select that inside edge and see if we get an inside edge in here. I would flip this stupid thing around. Alright, let's draw a model line. Let's see what plane we're drawing on. Let's make sure that we're drawing, pick a plane. We're drawing on the ground. I think, there we are. Okay, so now we can hide the grid, draw my model line. So that represents the outside edge of that wall. whether or not we use this is beside the point. So I'm going to take and move this drawing. Should be able to do that, right? Move it from, come on. Let's go back to my east elevation. See if we can do it here. So the handle for this is out here somewhere. Just try to get it close. Close enough. Measure window. We said 11 feet high. Let's go to the elevation. It's west. Make them 8 by 11. Sills look like about 3 feet. Width is 8 feet. So I'm actually placing these in elevate. If I go back to my 3D view, I'm placing these, placing them on the wrong side. Let me just continue what I was doing and then we'll worry about that. I don't know if this building is symmetrical on both sides. I could be doing this in my east view, right? And then I'll be drawing windows on the other side. Let's do that. There's a more narrow window there. This could be an array, right? So I'm modeling the openings and not worrying about the articulation shape of them at this time, because the condition is what I'm prototyping. Go to our 3D view. I don't know what's going on. There are different openings going on over there. We haven't modeled that projection. I forget what elevation this is. That's the east elevation. So this row of windows is correct. I need to look at the west elevation to see what to do on that side. I'm going to pause. I'm going to save this out as lesson 7 because it's getting too long. Cheers.